she has to get off of Steven Spielberg's $250 million yacht in Portofino as she's hanging out there with him and Tom Hanks. So she's got to make that decision.
I cannot go on a billionaire's boat to Tahiti with a former president of the United States and not keep it secret, for God's sake.
As engaged of a father as I was, the degree of stress and tension situation that just wasn't normal.
So we said, hey, what about the thing with the stuff and the thing like that, Mr. President? And he said, you know, I'd like to share that with you, but it's classified.
For the past 25 years, you have not only been my wife and mother of my children, you have been my best friend.
Well, it looks like Barack Obama is stirring up some buzz again. Exclusive photos of Michelle hanging out with Tom Hanks have been making the rounds lately. And let's just say, these pictures are raising a few eyebrows. It looks like there's something fishy in the air, and folks are starting to get a whiff of it.
Michelle Obama enjoyed a star-studded day out on sea off the coast Italy alongside a shirtless Tom Hanks and a slew of other famous faces.
The rumor mill is working overtime, and it seems like there's a little turbulence in the romantic waters between Barack and Michelle Obama. The plot thickens as our former First Lady Michelle Obama was spotted joining a top-secret ocean adventure on Steven Spielberg's swanky $250 million Seven Seas mega yacht. But that's not all, folks. She wasn't alone. She had some A-list companions, including Kate Capshaw and the one and only Tom Hanks.
For Michelle Obama to run, she has to get off of Steven Spielberg's $250 million yacht in Portofino as she's hanging out there with him and Tom Hanks.
Now, we're not saying there's necessarily anything fishy going on, but the millionaire film director Spielberg is living the high life on this brand new and improved Seven Seas mega yacht. It made its grand entrance back in July, and as of late September, it's still cruising its way through Europe. Looks like Spielberg knows how to make waves both on and off the big screen, and by inviting Michelle and Tom, he has literally proven it.
Barack Obama was on David Geffen's yacht in French Polynesia, best of all the Polynesias.
I understand.
Yes, okay.
It was.
Oprah was on the boat.
Way better than Dutch Polynesia.
The plot thickens even more. Not only did Michelle join the high seas adventure with Tom and pals, but she also seems to be enjoying her whole European escapade without her husband in tow. Looks like Michelle is living her best life, soaking up the European vibes while Barack might be holding down the fort back home. One person wrote, Michelle Obama dries herself on deck of Steven Spielberg's $250M mega yacht while on vacations with Tom Hanks and his wife Rita Wilson. It's been weeks since she's been seen with President Obama. Is there trouble in paradise? Well, who can blame her, though? People are speculating Obama's alleged dark past is enough for her to leave Obama.
In regards to the Obama incident, I flew out of Colorado Springs, Colorado to Chicago on November 2nd, 1999.
In the early 2000s, Larry Sinclair held a press conference in an attempt to expose former American President Barack Obama, alleging controversial past activities and questionable personal interactions. These claims, while generating attention at the time, have faced skepticism and remain unverified.
New this morning, another magazine cover causing some controversy.
This one is about President Obama.
One of the moments that really had people talking about Obama's past was how he fearlessly dived into discussions about same-gender marriages and LGBTQ rights. This stance certainly stirred the pot and fueled curiosity, with some speculating about his personal life.
I've always been adamant that gay and lesbian Americans should be treated fairly and equally.
Larry Sinclair certainly made a splash with his attempts to grab national media attention, reserving numerous press conferences at the prestigious National Press Club in downtown Washington. His goal was clear: to give his story a veneer of credibility. However, his biography posed significant challenges to this endeavor. Public records and court documents tell a different tale, one marked by a lengthy criminal record spanning 27 years, with a particular emphasis on deceit-related crimes.
I have been suspended by the Florida Supreme Court on March 7, 2008. The suspension was a result of me being too litigious.
In 2008, during Senator Obama's presidential campaign, Larry Sinclair delivered a memorable speech at the National Press Club. In that speech, he made allegations that Obama had purchased and used substances and engaged in inappropriate activities with him back in 1999. Larry Sinclair, hailing from South Carolina, didn't hold back when it came to his accusations. His claims went beyond the 2008 allegations, extending to assert that Obama had another male lover and was even involved in that person's tragic tragic demise. These bold allegations were laid out in his self-published book from 2009 titled Barack Obama and AMP, Larry Sinclair, Cocaine, S, Lies, and AMP M. According to reports, a tragic incident unfolded when a church choir conductor and teacher by the name of Donald Young was discovered deceased in his South Shore apartment. His life was cut short as he was found unresponsive, and the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed that Young had suffered multiple gunshot wounds. Donald Young's legacy included 2 decades of service as the choir conductor at Trinity United Church of Christ, as confirmed by the church's pastor, Jeremiah Wright. It's worth noting that a decade ago, the New York Times reported on the emergence of a subculture within the Black community known as the down low. This subculture involved men engaging in HS activities clandestinely while upholding HS personas in public life, shedding light on the complexities of identity and relationships within the community.
More and more men who are sleeping with men and sleeping with women, but not telling.
In the backdrop of these events, opposition researchers for Hillary Clinton's 2008 presidential campaign delved into rumors that suggested Reverend Jeremiah Wright was linked to running a matchmaking service for members of his Trinity United Church of Christ, known as the Down Low Club. These allegations also indirectly implicated Barack Obama, adding a layer of intrigue and controversy to the political landscape during that campaign season.
Right has nothing to do with Senator Obama. It is an attack on the Black church launched by people who know nothing about the African-American religious tradition.
Some members of the church have made assertions that President Obama may have benefited from Reverend Jeremiah Wright's efforts to assist Black men involved in homosexual activities in maintaining a respectable image within the Black community by helping them find wives.
Politicians say what they say and do what they do based on electability, based on sound bites, based on polls.
The 2003 New York Times story, Double Lives on the Down Low, said that though many Black men reject a gay culture they perceive as white and effeminate, they have settled on a new identity with its own vocabulary and customs and its own name, Down Low. Moreover, Carolyn, a 20-year member of Trinity who has played a role in church administration and knows the Obamas personally, said, "It was more that Wright served as a matchmaker. Trinity was a chance to network. The stuff preached was hateful, but about 70% of those who go there ignore the radical rhetoric and just trying to get ahead. That's what Wright did for Obama. He connected Obama in the community, and he helped Obama hide his homosexuality." These events have undoubtedly fueled speculation and raised intriguing questions, including potential connections to the passing of his chef. The recent sequence of events has certainly brought a new dimension to the matter. Just a few weeks ago, the tragic passing of Tafari Campbell, who had previously served as Obama's chef during his White House days, unfolded in a deeply unsettling manner. According to reports, Campbell lost his life in a paddleboarding incident near the Obama's Katama estate in Martha's Vineyard on July 23rd, further adding to the intrigue and curiosity surrounding these events.
It has videos of the chef swimming. All these drowning chef stories seem off.
Recent events have undeniably ignited intensified interest in the situation. Unverified reports surfaced weeks ago, capturing heightened attention. An online video began circulating, suggesting that Tafari had been actively working on a tell-all book before his untimely passing. This revelation has naturally triggered speculation that Tafari might have intended to include revelations about Obama in his book, fueling theories that someone could have sought to silence him in an attempt to prevent these potential revelations.
Campbell had been paddleboarding near their home. In a statement, the Obamas called Campbell a beloved part of their family.
Now, here's the latest twist in the saga. Some folks are playfully suggesting that Michelle Obama might be taking this trip with Tom as a clever way to disappear from the scene of her chef's tragic passing, almost like something out of a mystery novel. And believe it or not, there are whispers in the rumor mill, suggesting she might have some kind of connection to his untimely demise. One person wrote, "They were probably out tea kids, so they can raise enough money to bail out Barrack if he gets caught for the M of his chef." Amidst this unfolding drama, letters written by Obama to his college sweetheart have resurfaced on social media platforms, and their contents have raised more than a few eyebrows. These letters contain surprising admissions from Obama about his past, including candid discussions of homosexual fantasies and contemplations. Obama said, "At a certain point, I just concluded, for me personally, it is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married." During his youthful years at the age of 21, Obama was in a phase of personal exploration, a time often marked by a willingness to entertain a range of experiences and thoughts. However, the revelation of his past homosexual contemplations has sparked substantial attention, as the notion of Obama having such inclinations was previously rarely entertained. The intrigue surrounding this revelation gains depth when one juxtaposes the recently surfaced letter with Tafari's in-progress tell-all book, anticipated to unveil intimate facets of the Obama's private lives.
Being a man is first and foremost being a good human.
However, people can be quite the detective when it comes to celebrity relationships and connections. Some have come to believe that Michelle is putting some distance between herself and her husband due to his past, which has certainly raised some eyebrows. But there's also been a whisper in the rumor mill that Michelle and Tom might have had a certain spark between them all along. Some eagle-eyed observers even noted a particular moment when Obama awarded a medal to Tom, and let's just say sparks were flying in more ways than one.
Thomas J. Hanks.
The Presidential Medal of Freedom is awarded to outstanding athletes, performers, and scientists in the country. Obama bestowed especially high praise on Hanks, describing him as America's dad, and going on to say that Tom has always saved his best role for real life. He is a good man, which is the best title you can have. It seems like even though Obama praised Tom, he might have missed the part about just how thrilled his wife, Michelle, must have been when Tom received that award. Sometimes those subtle cues can be easy to overlook, and who can blame Michelle for feeling a little extra joy in that moment? That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.